Okay, right now we are working on an activity called constant rate of change, and this is the code ZPF on your 8th grade IXL. And the question says this graph shows how the total length Monica has knit depends on the number of nights she has spent knitting. And then it says, what is the rate of change? Now, rate of change or constant rate of change is the same thing as slope. Say that one more time. Rate of change or the constant rate of change is the same thing as slope. And we know that slope is the same thing as rise over run. Okay? So let's go ahead and find a starting place on the graph like here, right? And then we're going to find the next point that intersects on the grid, like there. And we're just going to count how much we're rising and how much we're running. So we rise 1, 2, 3. So it has a rise of 3 and has a run of 1 unit. So the slope or the constant rate of change is 3 over 1, which is just 3. So let's do a few of these and we'll jump up a level each time. All right, so constant rate of change. Again, let's go ahead and pick a point on the graph. Right here on the y-axis intercept, there's a point right there. And the next a point right there. So what is the rise? Now, it's in groups of 10. So the rise is 10. And the run is 10, 20. 10 over 20. And simply, since we could simplify it by 10, by dividing by 10 on the top and bottom, our simplified answer is going to be 1/2. So here's the thing though. Notice how it says, this is really important. This is a big mistake. Notice how it says that people make. It says dollars per attendee. Since this is a real world problem and 1/2, it's really saying half of a dollar. Half of a dollar is 50 cents. So you have to be very mindful of that. If you put it in as a fraction, it's going to mark it wrong. So put in 50 cents like that. Okay? Let's jump up. Whoop, it looks like there isn't any levels. So let's just keep doing this. Do a couple more. Sometimes it'll help you down here by saying write your answer as a decimal or integer. So what's the constant rate of change? Well, let's start here since that's a point that intersects. And the next point is up here. So what is the rise and what is the run? So we rise 1, 2, 3, 4. And the run is 1 unit. So 4 over 1, which is just 4. Now, if we look at it carefully, it says 4 pounds per month. And that makes sense in the real world. So we're going to do that. And let's just do one more. This is asking for liters per day. So that's something that we can do as a decimal. And let's see what we have. So here's a point on the graph right there. Okay. And then the next point that intersects is right there. So what is our rise? It is 1, 2, 3. And how much are we running? We're running 1. 3 over 1 simplifies to 3 liters per day.